Trevor Payne, a Christmas mad father who set up a Christmas light display on his home, was threatened with a £10,000 fine by Staffordshire police before later being told that he can turn them back on again. How good of you, Staffordshire police. Trevor Payne said he was threatened by Killjoy police with a whopping fine at the festive Wonderland outside his home in Staffordshire as it broke COVID-19 rules. Trevor's light display is, I'm told, a yearly thing in which he raises money for the Young Minds Charity Trust, but police were dispatched after some of his tosspot neighbours grassed him up. Although being threatened with the fine, Staffordshire police said that no further action was taken after Trevor agreed to turn off the lights. Staffordshire police said they had received 3 phone calls reporting a number of visitors entering the garden, but supporters of Trevor's efforts, who were furious at the police's reaction, set up a GoFundMe page to raise the funds for the charity instead. Trevor says he has now found light at the end of the tunnel, as a compromise was agreed between himself, the police and the local council. Mr. Payne took to social media to share his good news. He said, after working together with the council and police, we have managed to come to a compromise to allow my lights to go back on. Unfortunately, you will not be permitted to walk down the driveway, but can drive past or park up and walk past to view the lights. Please follow the temporary traffic direction arrows to try and ease congestion at busy times and park responsibly, respecting neighbours and residents. COVID government guidelines must be adhered to at all times. Your cooperation will help us to keep the lights switched on so everyone can enjoy some Xmas joy. Merry Xmas. Now, I certainly wouldn't call it a compromise. I would call it yet another attempt of coercion and compliance. If they're in a garden, then they're outside. Providing they all stay 2 metres away from each other, they should be allowed to walk through and see the lights. People are allowed in Tesco still, and Asda, for example, without anyone monitoring social distancing between shoppers. So why is it that people cannot walk through somebody's garden, providing they're socially distanced? Neighbours had previously said that youngsters were overjoyed by the setup. Anne-Marie Beckett said her daughter Serena, 3 and 5-year-old son Bobby had been loving the lights before police turned up on the road. She added, it was the first time we've been to see this one, and it's one of the best we've seen. But isn't it just a shame that the ones who grassed him up for trying to raise money for charity and put a smile on children's faces didn't come forward and share their views with the reporters? I mean, come on. If you have the gall to grass someone up, you might as well have the backbone to admit it and stand by your decision. I personally think it's disgusting that people are turning into absolute arseholes and turning against their neighbours, grassing them up for not doing anything wrong, only for the police to come and get involved when they should be dealing with actual crimes that are being reported and ignored because the police say they simply don't have the resources. I genuinely hope and pray that one of these grasses, or all of these grasses, need the police one day, and they can't come out because they're too busy dealing with non-crimes because some other twant has grassed them up, and you're left waiting whilst a burglar makes off with your property. You are genuinely a bunch of cretinous cunt. Big thank you to channel supporters, especially these guys. Your support is truly appreciated. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts, as I know many of you will. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, film the police and other officials.